A day may come when the courage of men fails, when we forsake our friends and break all bonds of fellowship. But it is not this day. An hour of woes and shattered shields when the age of men comes crashing down. But it is not this day. This day we fight. By all that you hold dear on this good earth, I bid you stand! Men of the West!
Hello everybody, I'm The Last Pretender, and today I'm still going to wear my Winter is Coming shirt, because we're going after the Night King. We're going to bring down Aramore. So, this is turn number 36 in our MA Man Redemption series. And we're at war with Aramore, and we've just parked a big old army on his cap. Our god has teleported in so that she can cast Wither Bones. And I'll be honest with you, a lot has happened in this game since my last recording, so I've forgotten a lot of stuff, so I hope you'll bear with me a little bit for mistakes I might make. Been a naughty boy, haven't been recording. But it should be fine. So, continuing to do some site searching. We don't find anything, because we're good like that. We infiltrated Satis, so we've got a little bit more information about what's going on with them. Did not succeed in infiltrating Jotunheim, and that's too bad. We can see this continuous march of Ulm. You can see he's casting Lucky on all of his units because he got an item. So this dude, Guts, is his hero, and Guts actually got... If only I could find it. I don't know. I don't know where it is, but he got the banner, whatever it's called, that lets you put like Battle Fortune on all your units. So wherever that dude is, I don't know where he is. Can I see if I go F1? Will it show me? It sure won't. Okay. But anyway, somewhere in and amongst all these dudes, he's got his guy who casts Battle Fortune, and that's why all his dudes are lucky now. So good for him. You can see that there's some stuff here. So let's go ahead and just do fast. And we can see quite a violent turn of events for our boys. Yeah, I mean Guardians, because of their magic weapons, are just gonna tear through. And you see a lot more of them caught fire than you thought. But they're just gonna chew up these fire elementals. And this is actually a little bit concerning, because Ulm did something kind of smart, which is these guys are on attack rear, which is how you want to do it, because if you don't put them on attack rear, they'll throw themselves against these archers and do crazy stuff to try and kill them all. But you can see that he's put the majority of his important units on attack rear, so Ulm knows what he's doing for sure. And he's going to just nom up Marignan. So where was that? That was in a province. Okay, I got some gold, so that's awesome. Pebble pouch. Don't know how useful that's going to be, but there it is. Alteration spells are cheaper. We breached Aramore's fortifications. That's cool. And then we got. I'm going to call her Rihanna. And so this is her. And so she's pretty cool. She's a strong, independent woman, and she's not gonna do a whole lot for a bit. But you can see that now that we've sort of broken the castle's defenses, we're gonna go ahead and storm it. This army, good bit of lictors, is probably gonna attack us fairly soon as well. You can see that the Cancer Giants of Ashdod are starting to press in, as everybody's just moving in on Aramore. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of move some troops around. Where was this? Yeah, Elric is gonna go ahead and he's gonna hang out here as I recruit more landless knights. And just on a side note, the reason I recruit landless knights is because I'm starting to get into a zone where I need larger armies and like just knights are too expensive. Now, the Logrian warriors are very good, but their protection's kind of low. See, and that +3 protection I actually think is worth it. I've done games that I've played where I've tried both, and maybe it's just coincidence, but I've had a lot more success with recruiting the landless knights as opposed to the Logrian warriors. They're just a little too squish. Just a little too squish. And again, maybe it's just me, but I really like having that little extra armor. And of course they have better shields. That's right, I remember now. No, it's not, because these guys' armor, their protection is actually 12 in the body, whereas these guys, their protection is 15 in the body, right? And I don't know. I just find that three protection difference seems to, I can feel it enough to where I want to do that. I've had, and especially before you've got big buff spells up, I really notice a profound distinction. I really notice a profound distinction with, and these guys have better shield too. A profound distinction with that three protection. I mean, there have been wars I would have won if I'd have done that in sort of other games I played to warm up for this one, to try and kind of get a handle on MA Man. Anywho, so all this is going pretty smooth. We're doing some arcane probing, Voices of Absu, of course. So some site searching's going down for sure. And that's all great news. This is really the major story as we're plotting here. Who's moving? Oh yeah, Beotric. Now, I will tell you, as I live in the future, Isumbras, he's our Jon Snow. He's gonna go through a lot of stuff. He's gonna have a big struggle on his hands as far as how his life goes. So keep an eye out for him. Meanwhile, Elric has regrown his arm, so that's good for him. And we're doing some good old research. Again, enchantment, alteration, construction. These are all things that we need, so I'll probably switch them up 7 times. But for now, that's what we're going with. And I think that's good enough. We're going to go ahead and hop on over to turn 37. Oh, and you can see Ulm has just taken this fort, and he's going to go ahead and march and continue to just devour Marignan. So let's go ahead and hop on over to turn 35. No, that was 36, right? 37. That was 36. All right. Yes. Okay. Whew. Losing my mind. Here we go. 37. Bang. Okay. So, got some enchantment up. Gnome lore's happening. Garden of Pearls, which is nice. We need astral pearls pretty bad. We don't have like hardly any income, so that's gonna be good. We also don't have any great astral mages, so arcane probing happening. Got an enchanted well, that's quality. And that's kind of all we got. Airmore gets himself a new prophet, which is unfortunate, because it's just in time for our invasion. I don't think this is a big battle. I think this is just some province defense. Yep. So we don't have to worry about that. Wait, was so? Yeah. So we don't have to worry about that. What's going on here? Basically nothing. But yeah, Nabaa and Jotunheim seem to have gone to war with each other. That seems to be a thing. But let's go ahead and hop over to the battle in Airmore. Kind of see how this goes. This is an interesting battle because it turns out there were a lot of scouts watching. Now, immediately, I'm gonna lose some chicks, and you're gonna notice I don't think I cast an important spell. Yeah, so I'm super smart. So what I'm gonna do is not cast Aerofend, because I was thinking, I play a lot of Warhammer 2 Total War. I used to be pretty okay. I was ranked like top 100 and on the ladder, but that doesn't really mean anything because no one really cares about the ladder. But it's still pretty good. And undead don't have ranged in that. The vampire counts don't have ranged units. But I'm a Dumbo and was, yeah, they do into minions. I don't know. I'm dumb. Okay. So anyway, so I lose some people completely unnecessarily. But here comes the big battle. You can see Ravenous Swarm's been released, and Witherbones should come down pretty soon. And just boom! Ah, doesn't that feel good? Doesn't that feel good? Just a huge chunk of them. Ah, that's what we're talking about. That is the glory right there. Ah, that hurts him so bad. That hurts him so bad. Here comes again. Alright, that didn't hit that many. But still, pretty fucking fire. Oh man, I love it. I love it. I'm thinking about swearing less. Leave a comment below if you care. Because, I don't know, I kind of feel like everybody should be able to play Dominions. And maybe I shouldn't swear as much. I do love a good swearing. These are his heroes, kind of making their last stand. Is Headless here? Yeah, here he is. But yeah, man, the Wither Bones is just too good. I actually spoke with this is his god. I actually spoke with Airmore after this battle, and he told me that he was trying to get evocation, but he didn't have it yet. He actually did not have it yet, and so I think he said he got it this turn, in fact. So got a little lucky. But honestly, if you're really even gonna have a chance at winning a game of Dominions, especially if you're as bad as I am, you're gonna need a little luck sometimes. Sometimes that luck is just not everyone doesn't just ally against you and kill you at once, right? So there needs to be a little bit of that. But yeah, we're gonna continue to push forward and utterly just stomp on Airmore. So here go the rest of his little duders. Blade Wind coming out from his god. Boop, there went his god. And yeah, a most glorious success. It was interesting because a lot of people actually watched this battle. And a lot of people commented that, oh, my daughter died. But a lot of people messaged me and were like, wow, that was not nearly as much of a bloodbath as I thought it was going to be. Because he does have 45 lictors, right? So he had a lot of lictors. But particularly with my god here and her 51 kills, right? She did a lot of work. She did a lot of work that fight. So that was pretty great. Let's see what kind of events we got. Tax increase, like that. More province income, that's cool. That's not that great. Wait, is this the fertility cult? Yay, fertility cult. Some turmoil and unrest, that's not that bad. Good. We got some gems and stuff. This is pretty good. A slave matrix, which I don't know when I'll ever use that, but there it is. Got some gold, some air gems, some water gems. Skull mentor is nice. We found Vanheim Scout and killed him. So I mean, for whatever that's worth. Yeah, and that's what we got going on here. So, at this point in time, Airmore's basically dead. A most glorious victory has been won by our peoples. So we need to start making decisions. So the first thing that I'm going to do, because I don't even know if I'm going to be able to hold this, is I'm going to have Grace Kelly create a Revenant. And the reason is because I want to do some death site searching. And a Revenant will help me do that. A Revenant is just a level 1 Death Mage. So that's going to be nice. Beatrix heading on back. Isumbrus led a most glorious battle. This is where Jotunheim Scout was found. You can see this war is going on in the Ba. and Jotunheim. That's going to turn out to be important. Marignol's kind of gathering everything up so that he can try to defend against Ulm. What else we got? I kind of think that's realistically all that's going on. Again, I'm moving my gnomes around to get in safer positions so that they're not all just lined up out here. They need to site search this area, but so it goes. Our gym income's not the hottest. But it is going on, so got some magic items. I can't believe I didn't put my Skull of the Mentor down. Nobody's casting any enchantments, right? Yeah. So yeah, not a lot else to say, I think. A most glorious victory, you know, for the watch and all that good stuff. And yeah, we're gonna try and capitalize on this, and because I mean, if you go to war with Airmore and you claim land, you're not going to get a lot out of it. But what you do want is the cap, because the cap does give you sweet 9 death gems a turn, which is a lot. I mean, that's a big deal. So if we can hold on to that, that would be pretty grand. Now, at this point in time, basically we enter into negotiations with everybody to try and make happy peacetime. And so we'll go ahead and see how that goes as we hop on over to turn number 38. Alright. Totally lost track of time. I don't know how long this has been going. But, anyway, some more site searching, which has some results here and there that are helpful. But, so again, I'm not going to really fuss too much about this, but basically, Bandar and Ind have been having a war for, like, ever. And, this is just another battle in said war. I think Ulm is just kind of... Yeah, Ulm is just continuing to maneuver around and gobble up Marignol provinces, preparing just to take the cap last. Which is, again, smart, which is, again, concerning, because if he kills Marignol, right, he's my new neighbor, and he's a big neighbor, and he's playing very smart, which is concerning. Again, like I said, Jotunheim, and Nabal are up to some shenanigans. So we can see some imps coming out, as this little lady's used as sort of a raiding party. Does it work? Jotunheim uses this a lot as sort of little raids and that kind of stuff to keep Nabal unbalanced. It does work. So good for him. Yeah, we can see the Cancer Giants tearing into Old Airmore. Some random events going on. Got some more money. Lost a province. Hooray. Where's the province that we lost? I like this province. So that's why Beotrix is going to go ahead and gather some knights, and he's going to go ahead and retake that province. Now, after some discussion with my neighbors, Fascia basically was like, hey, take the rest of this Airmore stuff. I mean, it's not worth anything, right? All this is all valueless, right? This has nothing to do. I really just want to kill this to stop the stinking Airmore dominion. But there truly is no, there's truly not a lot of benefit to taking this province other than that. Because everybody died because of these death scales. So, you know, I mean, Airmore itself has 0 income, right? That's basically going to be the tail throughout. 0 income, 0 income. This is 0 income, I'm pretty sure, and so are these. So, and this has very terrible income too. So, you know, and this is one of the problems that I end up having diplomatically, is that I have a ton of provinces, a ton of them, but income-wise, I'm not doing that great, right? Like, Nabal and I are basically equal. Fascia is doing better than I am, and Ulm is doing better than I am. So, and basically, whoever wins this war with Citizen Vanheim, no spoilers, but whoever wins this war with Citizen Vanheim is basically going to be doing the same as I am too, right? So, like, because killing Airmore does not give you money, which sucks. So what ends up happening is that there is a conception that permeates that I am richer than I am, and I am not rich. But we'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes. And not a lot else happening this turn as far as I'm aware of. Research-wise, again, construction, alteration, enchantment. You can see I moved it around again because I move it around all the time. I think construction's probably the right way to go because I'm not at war with anybody. So, yeah, that is turn number 38. Let's go ahead and hop on over to turn number 39. So, wow, okay, 39. So Ulm's getting stronger. That's great news. We're gonna do a little more side searching, so that's something. So something does get cast as Eyes of the Gods or whatever is cast by Jotunheim, which is an interesting maneuver. I don't know enough about it. I should probably look into it, but like I wonder if this helps you like see glamored stuff and you can see like actual Nabah territory. Not sure. Anyway, you can see I'm casting Dark Knowledge now, so that's great news with my my little fellas, my revenants. Again, we've got more Nabah Jotunheim, so you can see Nabah's got himself some kind of, I'm gonna call them like heavy thugs. They're borderline super combatants basically. What's he casting? So as far as his blessed goes, we can see attack skill, shock resist, reinvigoration. A lot of stuff you'd kind of expect. Interestingly enough, yeah, he's got the air. That makes sense. Interestingly enough, though, this isn't the end of the world. There's no cold resist, so you know that's comforting. At least there's something, and there's no poison resist, so those are good things. It's a magical being, so there's certain things you can do there. But anywho, oh, and is this after? Yeah, this is after his hag that he was using as kind of like a little raider to cast little blood magic imps to do stuff. And this is gonna obviously tear into all that. So I should beat this pretty good, huh? Oh, Iron Skin just got up. Oh, it did get hurt though with the never healing wound. I don't think that'll happen again though. Let's see. Yeah. Just cast Mistform. Oh, I thought she was attacking rear. But in any event, she wins. Good for her. I go ahead and send my army over to this province. It's kind of a general beatdown. I do lose a monk who is positioned too far over here. He just got hit. You can hear I did bring my god along, but that wasn't super necessary. But yeah, big beatdown. Killed a bunch of stuff. Didn't lose a lot. Lost one monk, but I mean it's a monk. It's not a big deal. I mean these Knights of Avalon are more expensive, so. Anywho, that's pretty cool. We got some more battles going on with Nabah and Jotunheim. That's a nothing battle, so we don't have to worry about that. This is, yeah, another. Again, this is something that we see Jotunheim doing, which is he's pushing out with his hags, using them as kind of a raiding force to go ahead and take provinces. And it seems to be fairly successful. You know, it seems to work pretty good for him. So another province taken for him. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of our random events. Turmoil and Unrest. Nice. Some death gems. Boost in pop. I like that. More population's more better. We breached Roka, and we got ourselves. I think this is our first Stone Knight. So Stone Knights are interesting heroes. There's kind of an oddity to them. So the question with the Stone Knight is this better than a Knight Command than a what's it called? Is it Knight Commander? What's it called? Yeah, Knight Commander of Avalon. So the question is a Stone Knight better than a Knight Commander of Avalon? Right, so we've got, wait, where is he? Oh, here we go. So, and the answer is their advantages and weaknesses. So the obvious advantage is he's inspirational and he's got 120 morale, which means that he's going to get a +3 to morale, which is pretty freaking awesome. Right? I mean, 19 morale, these dudes don't rout. They fight to the death. These are Spartan mamma jammas now. Then you've got these guys, and their advantage is twofold. But it's really just one thing. So their advantage is swamp. I mean, they've got recuperation, which is nice. You know, it's not bad. It's a good thing to have. But the big thing is they've got forest survival, and they've got a map move of 22. So these guys are better sort of commanders of big honking armies, particularly ones that are going to have like landless knights and stuff, that of which are not going to be able to move more than one province a turn anyway. They're way better because they're going to be producing guys who have much better morale, less likely to rout. They're better commanders for large battles, that sort of thing. But whenever it comes to shuttling troops around and raiders and stuff, definitely want to have these guys because their speed, especially if they're moving Knights of Avalon. And it's really good to use those Knights of Avalon to your advantage because they do have that good movement speed and force survival. Something that I think is undervalued with them. Now, what I ended up doing, and this is going to be rather unfortunate, is I am going to dance around this area and not take this for several turns. And the reason is because Ashdod just doesn't respond to my messages. I was like, hey, Ashdod, bucko, buddy, friendo, your army is like right frickin' there, man. What you doing? So you can see, like, I'm going to take this army and I'm going to back it off. Because I kind of want him to attack a little bit and see if I can see what his bless is and everything like that. So I can kind of have an idea of how to fight it if I have to. Because I'm not about to give up Airmore. I mean, no. This is not acceptable. I've done too much nonsense to just let you have it. So, and I can win a war with the Ashdod. But, like, I don't want to go to war, so I'm like talking to Ashdod, and he doesn't respond on Discord. What ultimately will end up happening, I'll tell you, is that it's going to be in a couple turns, but eventually I do make peace with him, and that sort of thing. We agree to an App 3 or whatever. And he doesn't take any of my provinces or anything. He said he wasn't checking Discord. So that's going to be obnoxious, but not the end of the world. The real interesting aspect is this war with Jotunheim. And so at similar point at around this time, let me tell you what I was thinking. So I was looking at this score graph here, and I was thinking this looks like trouble. So I basically had a powwow with Nabah. I'm not exactly sure what turn it is, but it may have been this turn. I have a powwow with Nabah, and I say, Nabah, here's the thing, buddy. Here's the thing. You're a strong guy. And you're kicking butt against Jotunheim, right? If we look at like army sizes, like we can see Nabah is doing pretty good. Jotunheim's doing okay. I'm not sure when I actually make this declaration. I think it's with the income difference. I just basically say, listen, Nabah, I think it's pretty clear you're going to beat Jotunheim in a war. I would like peace amongst our peoples. Because somebody's going to have to stop Fascia and Ulm. And I really don't like elves. So, I basically propose an alliance with him. For us to just battle our way through to get to the end. Before stepping on our boys, Ulm and Fascia. And before we finally are, we'll duel each other when the time comes. But he was a little tentative about an App 5. He got concerned about that. He got paranoid. So we decided on an App 3, but like we're kind of best bros. And I told him, hey, I'm not even gonna vulture Jotunheim. You just eat it all up, buddy. It's all for you. You're gonna end up having more income than I will. And that's what I decided upon. part of the reason I did this too is because Jotunheim did not want to sign a NAP 3 with me. He was kind of hesitant to do so. In fact, he never did, even though I asked. Because he's just... I guess he had some bad experiences with NAPs, and he just didn't want to fool with them anymore. So, that's fair. Perfectly understandable. But yeah, that's kind of all that's going on as the war continues to wage with Jotunheim. And yeah, let's go ahead and hop on over to turn 40, shall we? Let's do turn 40. Turn 40. Boom. So, we did some more site searching, and that's good. We can see some more battles happening with Nabha and the Yotster. And this is where we start to see the spookiness. No, this doesn't happen here, does it? Huh, interesting. But the writing's kind of on the wall at this point in time. I don't know if he actually... So he doesn't do it this turn, but he may have done it elsewhere. Which is... our friend, Jotunheim is going to basically look like he's going to start making turbo communions. Oh, got him with the hand of death. Interesting. How strong was that? I didn't look to see how strong was that thug or whatever. She's got quite a bit of stuff. She's got quite a bit of stuff. So, I mean, what is this? So this is 5 gems. That's another... That's 5 slaves, right? This is 10, right? Yeah, 10. So we're looking at roughly 20, 25. Really 25 gems and 5 slaves. So, you know, really not a cheap loss there. That's a hard loss for Nabha. And then over here, nothing. Nabha should crush this, right? Alright, yeah. Let's just go ahead and watch this. This unit... Oof, expensive. Wow. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Oh, they got through her glamour. They got a bleed on her, too. They might kill her. That's enough to kill her, probably. She runs away. She runs away. I wonder if she got away to safety. She may not have, actually. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and take this empty province that is going to be worth no money. So that's exciting for me. All it's going to do is just make my diplomatic position weaker because people are going to think that I'm super strong when I'm really not. And we obliterate everything. So not really a terribly exciting thing. You can see, you know, Witherbones happened. That was cool. Beotric is going to go ahead and retake that province that I lost. And it shouldn't be a problem. The Knights of Man should be able to handle this rather efficiently. Good job, team. We got some random events happen. Lots of gold coming in. And so one thing I do want to say is that, like, I've never played with high luck scales. Just because it's just so tempting to go with Misfortune 2, right? That's just always... And I am truly shocked at how strong it is. Like, I think that high luck scales, you know what? I'm convinced. I really feel it. It feels really good. So, definitely something to think about in the future. Airmore got some stuff happen to it. My monk got found. We do get to see, though, one of the nice things about my monk getting found is that we do get to see... So he's summoning Yetis, which is not kind of shocking, honestly. Somebody cast it. I don't know who did. Where are the sacreds at? No? Somewhere. Okay, let's see. Okay. Here we go. So we get to see the bless of Fascia's Sacreds, which is a morale. Shock resist, fire resist, reinvigoration, and magic resistance. So none of this is terribly shocking. Their magic resist is very high. They don't have poison resist, so that's good, because Foul Vapors is going to be a thing that we're going to do, so if we end up having to go to war with them, that's nice. They don't have anything that's going to make them do a lot of damage, and they only attack one person. They're size they're size 3, so they're only gonna get 2 attacks a square. So that's nice. What else is there realistically that I could do? I mean, even still, their shock resist is 15, so Thunderstrike will still hurt them, but it's not great. What else is there really? The fire resist is 10, right? Yeah. Let me think here. I don't know. I'd have to think about it, but they're not that terrifying. Their protection's 18, which is pretty good, but it's not the end of the world. So, a good-looking trooper, you know, but not overcommitting, which is probably the best way to do it. And my poor monk dies. So that's what happens to him. Yeah, and that's kind of all that's going on. Now, as far as this goes, again, you can see I'm kind of shifting around doing stuff. And I think, yeah, and you can see that a lot of that dance is going to continue for a couple of turns as I try to get in contact with the Stad. It's actually this turn with Earthblood Deepwell. It's actually this turn that I made the alliance with Nabah because of the Earthblood Deepwell cast by Ulm. I was like, Ulm is going to eat Marigny. He's going to be huge. He's going to be making way more money than anybody else in the game. And he just cast Earthblood Deepwell. So, I think it was this turn. It might be next turn. And so he's going to be having a ton of gym income. Like, we've got to stop him. And I basically was like, yeah, Nabah, you know, you kill Jotunheim. I'll finish killing Airmore. I'll make peace with everybody else. You and I go to war against Ulm. I'll talk to Vanheim, or because I think is that what I decided upon? Because I saw Vanheim was sieging Sis's capital again, and if we look at the score graph, we can see that Vanheim is doing much better in income. The provinces are going better for him. Army size is kind of equal. So, you know. But a big battle has been fought. Sadly, I missed it wherever it was. And that's all really we've got going on. As far as research goes, like I said, enchantment alteration still happening. We got up to construction 6. I don't know if we're going to forge anything this turn. Oh, yeah, we are. We're going to forge a Moonvine bracelet, which is going to be helpful for us. We've got the boots of 7 mile strides is actually a great magic item. And the reason it's a great magic item is because it can help you shuttle commanders and mages around. So having a number of these, I'm going to make a good bit of them. And this is really useful. It's almost as good as the boots of wings. It's actually generally going to give you more movement than the flying boots will, unless you're going over mountains or something. So, like, and especially like with these girls and stuff, like I'm gonna be able to just shove them around wherever. So that's gonna be really helpful. And that's really all we got going on. So anyway, you know, we've won our great war against the Night King for the Watch and all that good stuff. You can see Marigny and Ulm are still dancing around each other, but Ulm is very scary. And at the time, at least, I certainly believed that Ulm was gonna just devour Marigny because of, you know, the convincing slaughter that he wrought. We're kind of prepping right now, getting ready for the next war as we try to finish off this one and make peace with all of our neighbors. I was able to successfully make peace with Phaeacia. I don't even know if that's how you say it. Phaeacia? It's Phaeaea? No idea. Anyway, and eventually I do go on to make peace with the Stad. So, anyway, I've been The Last Pretender, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.